Now, again, from the return of the God hypothesis, because God himself possesses a certain free will, a certain freedom, quoting you, the order in nature could have been otherwise. The job of the natural philosopher, the old term for scientists, the job of the natural philosopher was not to ask what God must have done, but what God actually did, close quote.
And that's
that intellectual presupposition is unique to the West.
Yes, and the idea is that, yes, there's an order in nature, but it's an order that's impressed upon nature or engraved upon nature from the outside, because there was a creator who chose the form of order that would be manifest in creation. We have to go and look and see which form it is. When I was teaching, I used to use the example of paintbrushes with my students, show them all the different kinds of paintbrushes that a painter could use. All of them manifest a form-function relationship, a kind of orderliness, but the painter could choose which one he or she wants to use for the particular application in mind. In the same way, God could, in providing, for example, the law of gravity, could have chosen to had gravitational attraction much stronger or weaker. It has an inverse square law in Newton's formulation, but it might have been an inverse cubed law. It might not have had an exponent in the denominator at all. It could have been entirely different. There's an order, but which order is up for us to go and to discover. And that quote that you just attributed to me is almost a direct paraphrase of Robert Boyle, who said that the job of the natural philosopher is not to look at what God must have done, not to decide what God must have done, but to go and look and to see what he actually did do.